Merry Christmas from me, the Utopian Beast 39, and I'm going to be here today with a Christmas deck profile. And this one's going to be over my Santa's Gift deck, or basically a Santa burn. It's kind of like Nurse Burn in a way, where it uses this card right here, Santa Claus, or Satan Claus in the Japanese, as one of the main cards. And yeah, so let's get into the deck profile. First off, we use 3 Lava Golems. Pretty much basic in a Nurse Burn deck, and it works actually pretty well in this deck too. You know, if your opponent like spams the field, use this to bring it to the side, causes them some damage, and you can use other cards to bring this to your side for an ultimate monster. Next up, we have 3 Volcanic Queens. This basically does the same thing as Lava Golem, and it's a good way to just like, if your opponent has more powerful monsters, you bring it down with something like this. And it also inflicts damage, so if your opponent only has this card on the field, then they're going to take damage from this effect. Now we go into Santa Claus himself. What he does is very unique to this deck. He basically does what these cards do right here, but he also allows your opponent to draw a card, which comes in handy when you have this trap right here appropriate, which we'll get into in just a minute. So yeah, he has 2,500 defense and 1,200 attack. He's really good for, like, you know, defense and everything once you use the other cards to bring into your side. Next, we have the Silent Wobby. His effects are interesting because when you use his effect special summon to your opponent's side, you actually gain life points, which is really good. It's basically giving yourself a gift by giving your opponent the gift of him. So yeah, but we run 3 of him, just like Santa Claus and the other cards. And the last 3 monsters, the last 6 monsters, I mean, we use our Swift Scarecrow and Battle Fader. All these are for like some quick XC summonings or to help block an attack if you can't get plays out, and you know, and stuff. So yeah. Now I'll move into the spells. We have 3 Owner Seal. This card is used to bring these monsters, all these monsters back, for your XC summoning or your, you know, to overpower your opponent if these are the only cards on their side of the field. Next, we have Dark Hole, which clears the field so you can come up with new strategies. And then we have 3 Pot of Dualities. This helps you get that extra card you might need for the setup for the next turn or something. Now we'll go into traps. We have 3 Threatening Roars. This helps, you know, just like the Battle Faders do and the Scarecrows, you know, to help you get that extra turn you might need. Next, we have Trap Stun, because you might need to use this to block their Torrential Tribute or Bottomlesses. It comes in really handy, but you can usually side this in with something else, like you could pick something else to put in here. Next, we use 3 Magic Cylinders. This is just in case if you can't get these out, or any of these cards, or if you do get these cards out, I mean, and you don't have none of these, you can use this to block the attack and switch it around, which comes in very handy. So you run 3 of those. Next, I run 3 Appropriates, because the unique part of this deck is when you use his effect, Santa Claus's effect, and it lets your opponent draw a card, and you have this activated, you actually get to draw 2 more cards, which comes in very handy. And it works better when you have all 3 of these cards activated, all 3 copies. Last but not least is Remove Brainwashing. This is the trap version of Owner Seal, but it's continuous, so you don't have to just rely on Owner Seal. But the problem is, if you have it on the field, you activate Trap Stun, then basically all your monsters will switch back to your opponent. So yeah, that's the deck. And now we're going to the extra deck. I run 1 Slacker Magician. This is just, you know, I run 1 Slacker Magician and 1 Dullahan, and that's only if you can get these cards out at the same time in XCs. Then we have Princess Cologne as a random defense monster, Gaga Cowboy, Heartland Draco, Downer Magician, Pappy Operative, Utopia, and then here comes the cards that actually help out the deck really a lot. Gauntlet Launcher, because if you can get 2 Santas on the field and XC, you can basically destroy your opponent's field if they have any more monsters in their attack. Then we have number 72, Yugioh. He can basically do the same thing for spells. You have Strike Bounded, which helps with the monster effects. You have M7, which really helps get clear the field. Then a very specific, really good choice is Beyond the Hope, because with its effect, it'll make all monsters' attack become 0, and then you can use its effect to target one XC's monster on your field and target one Utopia in your graveyard. And then he can gain attack from this. Well, I mean gain life points, I'm sorry. But yeah, I've used him in this deck and he's pretty good. He's pretty good for those plays and everything. And then we have Guy Charger, or Guy the Thunder Charger. He's just, if you use like Gauntlet Launcher or Shogi Rook, you get an XC summon to him. He can do piercing damage, which is really helpful. And last but not least, we have one Divine Dragon Knight Pharaoh Grant. The only time I've used this card in this deck is if I had two of these cards on my side of the field. Yeah, so it's just in case if you remove Brainwashing and summon these two cards, like summon the two Lava Golems, you can XC summon to him so you won't take no damage, which is very helpful. And his effect is really good too. And yeah, so that's the deck. Thank you for watching. I hope all of you have a very safe and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos. And yeah, that was my Christmas special. Bye.